Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ybot. Welcome back. Welcome back once again to Civilization 6. And, Umbamba Azinga is deciding that he does not like the way I govern my peoples. That is probably... Let's check him. How's it going? Let me guess. Our relationship is strained because... Excuse me. Probably because we have different governments. I still have a chieftain, or chiefdom, and he has an oligarchy, which is actually a good choice, and I'm probably going to take one. So, the barbarians are at the gates for Mojodaro, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to pull some of our stuff down. We're actually going to just cut off the flow of barbarian units to them. And then we're going to go ahead and capture them ourselves. That's the plan. I'm going to try to get this guy out of the way. Hopefully he doesn't die in the process. He should be okay. Yeah, so they're distracted with others. So, actually, since I know they're distracted, I'm going to bring up some of my troops now. And just kind of help hit them at the rear. And move that guy ever so slowly up. Oh! So we did get our... let's check on our progress, folks. So we did get that... did get those prayers done. An archer died while the turns were going around. So anyway, we now have +4 great person points for the Great Prophet. 16 turns just if we don't do anything, which would actually have us lose it. So we need to keep on plugging away at these holy site prayers. We need to keep doing those as much as we can. Our best chance to get a religion. Take revenge with our other archer that we still have left. Unfortunately, we do not have enough gold to get another archer. We've discovered their encampment. So we'll go ahead, we'll clear that out, and then we'll see about taking Mojodaro. Hopefully waiting until the amphitheater is finished. And then that'll actually be a good city for Russia. Yeah, I think so. Take that one out. I move you up. Move you down. Move you right across the river. Unfortunately, you can't attack. I'll have you skip your turn, and we'll get irrigation, and you can skip your turn as well. Next turn. We got our boost. Did we mean another city-state? Nope. Well, it looks like we're not getting our boost to early empire. That's a little unusual for one of my games.
Not one without water.
But then again, we are stunting ourselves because of religion. So, speaking of religion, folks, let's take a look. 5 turns until this one gets theirs. However, our project finishes in 4 turns, and that should hopefully just push us over the edge. Let's just double check here. Only 2 great prophets claimed, so still 3 should be in the running in a standard size map. Alright. This guy, he's getting rid of that encampment. This guy's gonna take a chunk out of the archer. You're gonna move up 1, and you're gonna finish off the warrior there. Perfect. Alright, now then, let's get our writing so that we can get our... Yeah, so that we can get our campus up. An unmet player's been defeated, so somebody has the same idea that I have of, wouldn't it be great if I could capture a city-state? Oh, this is an interesting spot for a city. I know what you're thinking. It's terrible, right? But there's fresh water. We are Russia. Food is definitely going to be a problem, though. If we could get something by the coast with a lot of fish, then the amount of production would actually make it worth it. Alright, so this guy, he needs to get the hell out. And you just knock them out. Anything to report here? Yeah, actually. 2 great prophets have been picked up in rapid succession. We're getting the last one. And Shinto has also been founded. We've lost out on Judas education. Or Jesuit education. Not sure why I keep calling it Judas education. So I guess people bought that up with either gold or faith. Which stinks. Yeah, in my opinion, I think they should really seriously consider reworking how religions are won in the early game here, because on normal difficulties, it's not an issue, but on Deity, which, yeah, we're playing on Deity with Russia, and I mean, I have to play as a civilization that gets bonuses to getting great profit points to actually make it viable, and it's still painful. So, the AI's got a real... They really, really, really badly want to get a religion, and I'm just hoping that I can get the last one here. I mean, I'm only competing against 2 people. I essentially lost the race, and I get what's left. So, I guess we'll see.
Our capital flourishes.
And we're getting the message that maybe it's an idea to get a settler up.
Their windows were shut. They couldn't hear the barbarians coming.
All right, cool. Well, anyway, guys, let's check out what Buddhism has in store here. They took meeting houses. These guys took begonias. All right. These guys took the Wat. And these guys took the synagogue of whatever. All world wonders provide +4 faith. Catholicism's actually fairly terrible set up there. Interesting. Well, I'm not particularly sold on any of the pantheons they took, although I am really wishing that I'd gotten meeting halls and yeah, I really wish I could have gotten meeting halls and the and Jesuit education. Anyway, next turn. Might as well just write out the holy prayers there. Finish it off. Like I said, nobody's competing with this anymore except for this guy who's just barely gotten started. He's late to the party. He's like, yeah, what the hell? Why not? Also, we don't have writing yet. Next turn. Let's go ahead and get our trader up. Actually, no, let's get an archer. Get a couple archers first. We'll get a settler in there as well, probably before the trader, although maybe not. Get a monument. We've got a lot of production, which is very, very good. So we'll fortify that guy till he's healed. We'll bring this guy closer and do the same. This guy's just chilling back here in the snow, and he can do that as well. And 11 turns.
Sharing.
Okay, we got writing. How long is it going to take for a campus? Also, how good is the campus going to be? So if I take this here, it's going to temporarily reduce. Here's a question. Are we working it right now? We are working it. Okay. Yeah, you know what? I think I will take this tile for my campus. And I'm going to put it down right away just to avoid a cost increase. There we go. I believe the cost goes up after once you get into subsequent eras. So right now we're still in the ancient era. Once we get into the classical era, districts will get more expensive, and so on and so forth throughout every era. Anyway, what do we want next in terms of science? We probably want to get currency at some point. I'm going to go for bronze working first, though, since we're being aggressive. Or at least trying to be. We do need an army either way. We need to watch out for the Congo. And this would be our great prophet, folks. Let's go ahead and grab them.
Our populace has attracted a great prophet to our lands. Send this most holy person to our holy site and rejoice. For the time has come to found a religion for ourselves.
Yay! Let's do that, and let's get our very first missionary sent right up to the Congo, folks. Choose a religion. Let's just go for Eastern Orthodoxy. We'll just be boring. I mean, we could go for something super custom and crazy. Yeah, we'll go for Eastern Orthodoxy. And we have very few options here, actually. Shrines and temples each provide +1 housing. +1% production per follower. Interesting. Yeah, these are not that great. +1 amenities and housing are both useful, though. I think I'm going to go for housing just so I can get some bigger cities. And now I guess we choose our religious building. Or any other beliefs here. So we could get the cathedral. It has a slot for religious artwork, which, meh. Gurdwaras. These provide food. Faith and food, that's interesting. +1 religion spreads for missionaries and apostles, though, is pretty good. I think I'll go for that. So we'll get the mosques. Right. Religion's been founded, folks. And 150 faith to get a missionary. Okay. What if we were to focus on that? Yeah, so we'll continue to focus on production for our capital. Find it interesting that Mojadero. Oh shit, that thing's been pillaged, yo. So that's why they haven't. Well, it's still better than nothing. And there's also another barbarian encampment. Oracle's been constructed. Unmet player. I think that's an old message. So since we're probably not going to attack until we have it anyway, I'm thinking that we'll wait until oligarchy's up before we take this city. And up you go. Get you into the swamp, why not? Great library got built. Alright, that's enough of that. All right. All right. So just poke at this guy. Sorry, guys, I got distracted. I'm sorry, guys. Distracted by politics. Apparently, the U.S. Press Secretary Sean Spicer, he's decided to go off and say, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, I'm out. He quit. I guess he can't take the amount of stupid that's going on around him. Anyway, guys, let's keep going. I'm sorry I brought up politics. I'm also sorry for the profanity, because I'm not even in the US, I'm in Canada. You know what? Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna say I'm in Canada. I'm just gonna leave it there. Yep. Yep. Well, it could be another video where I talk about politics. So we got enough troops now. We got a fairly even balanced force here.
I'm also interested in...
So these guys built their granary. I wonder what the hell they're doing. I think what I want to do, guys, is I think I want to send out a scout here first. I'm going to delay the campus just a bit longer, just a bit. A tiny, tiny bit. Since we got all these horses, I think we'll go for horse riding next. Excuse me. 2 turns? We can wait the 2 turns, guys. Just watch them get walls in these 2 turns. If they did that, it wouldn't make a difference anyway. Okay, so this guy... Yeah, we'll just have them skip their turns again. Get the scout out so we can scout ahead for our missionary, possibly provide him with some sort of escort over to the Congo's lands. And we're in the classical era.
The opportunity has arrived for a change.
Politics is the
Yes,
art of
let's get a new form of government here. Oligarchy will give us +4 combat strength, which is very useful. I do like classical republic, but we're going for oligarchy. So... do that. I think at the moment we'll switch over to conscription to save gold. There aren't any barbarians there at the moment. And we'll go for diplomatic league for now. And what do we want as our wild card? Well, we need to build some settlers. Sure, we'll do colonization. Do we want that? Not even sure right now, to be honest. You know what? Let's try survey. Why not? We're building a scout, right? What do we want as our next thing? Mysticism's a smart choice. Let's go for that. Alright, folks. Time has come for Mojodero. Move our troops in. Yay! I thought that was a denouncement. But he's just like, yeah, bro, you got my government, bro. Yay, we can be buddies. We'll see. I don't really trust the Congo. I've been burned by them before. Wow, this is actually going to be really easy. Alright, next turn. Next turn and it's ours. Maybe I'll take Toronto too, since that was so bloody easy. Gonna help make up for the fact that we don't have any cities.
Units like scouts are unique.
Cool. Thank you. Get that scout up there. Have him check things out. Campus? Do we want the campus first or a settler first? Honestly, guys, I think I want another settler first. Alright, so we got a boost for sailing of all things. Perfect. Got a boost for mathematics. And the city is ours. It is too small to support a second district. We're going to repair the core district's stuff. And then we're going to attempt to repair the theater square. Which, oh, you know what, guys? We can't repair the theater square, and there's a good reason. We don't have the tech yet. Oops. Oh, that's hilarious. Keep the city, thank you. Well, we'll get more culture points because we have a city that happens to have a monument. No, we are not declaring war on Toronto, not just yet. What's this? Alright, bear with me, guys. There we go. Game just stalled a bit for a sec there. And he's immediately pissed at me because I'm not spreading my religion fast enough. Oh, man. You know what? Just for you, sir, I'm going to spread religion harder. I'm gonna religion harder just for you. And the game's gonna crap out on me a little bit. Alright, bear with me a sec. Alright, there we go. That problem seems to be resolved. We kind of lost movement on that turn. Toronto now has walls. So Toronto has just gotten its walls up. So I guess we'll do some exploring with our various elements of our army here. Scout out a new city to the north here. I like all these mountains. This is very good for both religion and for science. You know what? we're gonna send you down here, back into the snow with you. And just fortify till you're healed, which you're almost healed. We can choose production here. Of course, we don't really have to because we already have the granary queued up, ready to go. So we got some desert up there, but there's an oasis. Interesting. We actually have a decent chunk of land here. Let's take a look at our but precious few spots where we can put a settler. So far I only see here, up here, and down here. And I do want that tundra city, actually. I know, it's crazy. But I'm thinking tundra city might be a lot of fun, and as Russia. Oh!
Welcome to the United States of America.
Oh!
If you conduct yourself well, you can consider us friends.
Oh, you're gonna hate my freaking guts. I'm so sorry. I would love to sample your hospitality before we get into a horrible war that we'll lose. Here's a question. Now that I've met you, America, do you happen to be the founder of any of these religions? No. Interesting.
Several closely
Ew.
situated granite peaks resembling tigers'
Cool.
teeth dramatically soar about a kilometer into the sky.
That's too bad that we didn't find that when we were trying to get our religion up. So this is the Congo over here. Now that we know that America's here, that does change things. We're probably going to want to... Yeah, I don't know. Actually, this is a really good spot for a campus. Maybe I can settle here, get a campus on the other side. Although, I don't know. There are options. That kind of crowds out my capital too. This is the extent of its influence, so maybe here would be better. I also don't necessarily want to piss off the Teddy right away. You know what, Teddy? I am going to do everything in my power to make you a happy, happy man. Give you open borders, get an embassy set up with you, sir, and we will have different governments. You won't like me for that, but we sent you a delegation. Your first impressions of me really suck. If I can just manage to keep the peace on the continent, it'll be bully for me, though. So, let's at least try to stay in his good books for a little while. And I think here we're gonna build a... We're gonna get a builder set up after. Yeah, that seems good. And we'll send you on over to the Congo City. Get the Congo on our good side. Because either one of these guys is more than capable at the moment of kicking my ass. And I do not want that to happen.
My liege, we have an envoy at our...
No hour of
Fabulous.
life is wasted. I like to say I practice militant
Got an
mysticism.
envoy.
I'm absolutely sure of some things that I don't quite know.
Okay. Who's this guy here? Oh, Isaac Newton. Yeah, we would like him, thank you. If we can get him. How long is it going to take the Congo? Quite some time. Let's see if we can maybe get Newton. That would be amazing. We're going to start on currency here. We've got drama and poetry. We will change our government. We'll scrap survey. It's pretty useless. And we'll go inspiration. And I think this is good for now. Choose production. We already have what we need. I guess we send the envoy to Toronto. That'll help with production, which is just a basic good. So there's dyes here. Is there anything of value down here that I can't get with my capital? Not really. So maybe... This is covered by 2 mountains. Well, we'll send you up. It's definitely not their main city, but it's one of their main cities. Another thing I could do to ensure that the United States doesn't attack me and doesn't get too mad at me is that I could get into a joint war with Teddy and myself versus Mbemba, my goodness, Mbemba Azinga. Yeah, we could do that. Although this is unique unit time for him, which is not the greatest for us. Although Teddy's got a good bonus if he's interested in actually doing any fighting. There's so much jungle here. So that's the ocean. Okay, we want to do a bit more exploring down here. I'd also like to grab that incense if I can. Might be worth getting another city over here just for the incense. The snow here is pretty damn worthless. Snow cities unfortunately are good for nobody, including the Russians. Yeah, and Zinga's got all kinds of cities. I guess that shouldn't be too surprising. So that's the coast. There's a source of fish. It's not spectacular. Honestly, somewhere down here is probably a better spot for another city. It's frustrating as we can't improve those to generate additional food. We can't farm tundra for obvious reasons. Anyway, guys, I think we're going to throw down a cut in a little bit here. You know what? We'll wait till next turn just because we are so very close to hopefully getting into the good books of getting into the good books of the Congo. I'm not going to try anymore. Pyramids have been built. Fortune stole our campus. Harold Heldrada. Would you like to sample our hospitality, sir? Thank you for coming to visit. let's get a delegation set up. And you know what? While we're at it, let's have some open borders. My troops are just exploring, man. We'll go away. Don't worry. We'll move. We're moving, dude. We're moving. Actually, they're escorting my missionary. Yay! So we got that one flipped over to our faith. We can probably do something similar with the Americans. Oh, it's you. You must be the Catholic. That's nice to meet you, Jadwiga. I think that you're currently getting your ass kicked by somebody. Let's do an even open borders just so I can explore and get some positive modifiers with you. And she's also trying to convert. Oh, this is interesting. We can get in some religious combat later. That's going to be good. But she's far enough away that I don't have to worry about her. Anyway, guys, I think this is a good spot to throw down a cut. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you are enjoying this video and enjoying the series for that matter, feel free to give a like. You can comment if you want, and please subscribe if you do want to see more stuff like this. My name's been Ybot, and I will see you guys next time.